Okay, so today we're doing what may become a new segment. I guess it depends on how much people like it and if people are willing to finance this segment. This one was financed by Wobbyhoo, otherwise known as Uncle Dave. And today we are eating the Little Nitro gummy bear, the world's hottest gummy bear. So I guess this all has to be done in one shot. So I don't know how long the segment's going to take because I can't like eat it and say, oops, something happened. You got to start it over again. One shot. So you're going to get this segment completely uncut. But I guess let's read the package a little bit. This product is extremely spicy and has the potential to cause skin and or mouth irritation. It is intended for adults only and should be kept out of reach of children and pets. Lil Nitro is not to be consumed by those with any heart or respiratory conditions, which I don't have. All right, and the back says, "Consumer beware, this is not your ordinary gummy bear. From Flamethrower Candy Company comes the next experience for those who seek the heat. Lil Nitro has been infused with our signature 9 million Scoville unit chili extract, making him 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. Do you dare this fiery gummy bear?" So that's what it says on the package. Sorry for my bad reading. But you open it up, and the gummy bear itself comes in this little blister package. As you can see, it's very small. And there's also a card in here that says, "The Lil Nitro Challenge. We want you to make the best Lil Nitro video on the internet. Post your video to YouTube with the hashtag Lil Nitro Challenge for a chance to be featured on our website and social media platforms. Fully chew this fiery bear and see if you can handle the heat. Can you go a full 5 minutes without relief?" So I do have another cell phone here. It might be hard for you to see that, but it's a stopwatch. So I will be timing myself, and I guess you're just going to have to take my word that I'm actually taking 5 minutes. I guess you could probably time it yourself. I don't know how I'm going to do with this, but I have some stuff ready. I have a glass of milk. I've got my glass for some beer. And they say you should wear gloves because if you touch your eyes or anything, and that oil gets on your skins, it could be very painful. So I'm going to be using gloves. So I guess let's get into it. All right. I guess I only need one gloved hand for this. All right, so let's open this up. Hard to do with a glove on your hand. There's the gummy bear. All right, I guess as soon as I stick it in my mouth, I guess I'll start timing it. I don't know what exactly the rules are, whether you're supposed to start timing it after you chew it. But I'd say as soon as it enters your mouth, that's the beginning of the 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. My wife said to me, "Could you not do this? Could you maybe put Gorilla Glue in your hair or something like that, like a normal person?" So that's what my wife said. My wife tried to get me not to do this. So I guess as soon as I put this in my mouth, I'm going to hit start on my stopwatch here. So here it goes. It's very chewy. Very hard. Not soft at all like a normal gummy bear. I can already feel my mouth tingling. Definitely feel the spice already. All right, I can feel the spice starting in the back of my throat. I'm sure that you can hear that. Ooh. Definitely starting to feel warm. The heat is starting to come up through my throat. Already the temptation to take a drink is overwhelming. It's awfully hot. You know what it feels like? It feels like I took a mouthful of very hot coffee. Like there's actual heat in my mouth. Whew. Okay. So far, so good. Starting to feel a little bit of sweat around my eyes. It's already been 1 minute. One thing I should have gotten is maybe a bin in case I throw up. But I didn't do that. My tongue is starting to feel a little numb. Oh, this is very hot. So far, I don't know if the full brunt of the heat hasn't hit me yet, but it's definitely up there with the spiciest thing I've tried. Starting to get a little sweat and water coming out of my eyes a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Inhaling actually feels good. It's the exhale, and I can really feel the heat on my tongue. Oh, it's been 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Nose is starting to run a little bit. Definitely on the back of my tongue. I'm feeling the heat. Oh, nose is running a bit too. My wife gave me a box of tissues. I don't know where I put it. Starting to feel a little bit of something right here. Right here in my chest. Oh. All right. It is right now 3 minutes. I think I got to do 2 more minutes without relief. It's pretty bad, but honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. But it is painful. I do like spicy food though, but I wasn't going to kid myself that, well, I like spicy food, so this is going to be nothing. It's definitely something. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, well, it's getting 3.5 minutes, so I'm going to get my beer ready. That's the first thing I'm going to start with. Today, in addition to the milk, we have Yingling. Not sponsored, by the way, or anything, but one of my beer of choice is on the least expensive end. Okay. It's 4 minutes, so I definitely think I could do this. I mean, it's bad, but it's definitely not as bad as I was thinking. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's going to continue to get worse or how long this is going to linger. The tongue numbness is starting to go away. All right, it's 4.5 minutes. I'll hold the timer up to the camera. Maybe you'll be able to see it. 4.5 minutes. It definitely has a... Oh boy. It definitely has a little bit of an uncomfortable feeling down my esophagus and in my stomach right now. My tongue is still a little numb, especially on the edges and the back of my tongue. All right, that's officially 5 minutes. Here's the timer if you don't believe me. So I was able to make it the 5 minutes. Let's see if I could go a little bit longer. Let's start this again. Starting to cool down now, but it's really in my esophagus now. It feels like not hot. But there's definitely a feeling in my esophagus, and now moving over slightly to the side here, which I'm guessing is my actual stomach. Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm going to drink something. I made it probably, I'll wait until it says 6 minutes, so I could say at least I went a minute past the challenge. So yes, I can go a full 5 minutes afterward. 56, 57, 58, 59, and that is 6 minutes. Okay, so what do I have to say about this? It's definitely spicy. Uh, there wasn't as much pain as I was expecting, although it was very uncomfortable. It still is. I still haven't taken a drink yet. As far as the taste, up front, you get almost like a corny taste. A little bit sweet because I guess there is sugar in this. Yeah, corn syrup and sugar. So it's a little bit sweet, but then that almost immediately goes away and your tongue starts tingling almost immediately. And it's not a soft gummy. It's a little hard, so it's hard to chew. Once you break it up into small pieces, it starts getting a little easier to chew, but those first couple bites was like, it wasn't doing anything. It was just basically smushing the gummy, but not breaking it up. So here we go. I love beer, by the way. I've seen some people, I'm not going to speak too soon, but I've seen some people online do this, and they immediately started to like throw up and stuff, so at least I have not thrown up yet. Okay? But there's other spicy products out there. If you all would like me to continue this segment for a donation, I will source the hot thing. If you have a suggestion, maybe I'll get a P.O. box so you can send me spicy things to do this segment. But oh boy, it's really starting to feel like a rock in my stomach. Maybe I spoke a little bit too early on the throwing up. So far, I don't feel like I'm going to throw up, but it definitely feels very heavy in my stomach. So this was 9 million Scoville, which is pretty damn hot, but oh, my nose is still running. But like I said, not as bad as I thought it would be. Right now, it's not the tongue tingling so much as it is my stomach. It feels like something very heavy is in my stomach. Oh boy. But there's other things like the Packy chip. That's like, I think, $24 plus shipping. Excuse me. This was, I believe, this was like $10, somewhere around there. So thanks to Uncle Dave for funding this segment. I always try to reinvest the donations everybody gives me into the show to make a as good a product as I can with me doing everything myself. Oh boy. My nose is still running. My tongue is starting to feel better. But like I said, right now, it's the feeling in my stomach that's getting to me. I didn't do any prep before this. I didn't, I know there's like people build up their tolerance by eating spicy things, but I didn't do anything out of the order. Oh boy. That burp burns. This might be going for a while. That burp was pretty bad. That burp brought up some spicy stuff with it. Maybe that's because of the beer. Maybe beer wasn't the best idea because it's probably carbonating all of the all of the capsaicin oils. Oh, cheers. What do you guys think? How do you think I did so far? Look up some other videos and see other people's reactions. I think I took that like a champ compared to how some other people do it. Oh my goodness, 15 minutes on this already. So anyway, I'm not sure when I'm going to end this video. I'll keep filming until I start to feel a little better, just in case anything happens. But if the video's ending here, it's because there was nothing to speak of past here. So I don't think my wife should have been as scared as she was. It's definitely was not pleasant, but wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. But it's going to be hard to top 9 million Scoville. Little Nitro gummy bear. If you feel like putting yourself up to the challenge, you go ahead and do it. I'm starting to feel better, so I think this is pretty much the end of the video. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you'd like to fund this segment, you can get a hold of me on Twitter. I believe my DMs are open at LCMTVBreath4. That's probably the best way right now. Pretty soon I plan on making my Discord server public, so maybe I'll see some of y'all there at some point. But I don't know, maybe by the time this episode is out, I will have made it public, and maybe the link will be in the description to this video. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna burp. All right, that burp didn't burn. So I think it's pretty much over. Not pleasant, not the worst, but if anybody has any suggestions for anything hotter, I'm open to them. My DMs are open. Send me a message on Twitter. And have a nice day.